Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be looking at some of the formulas or DAX functions that we use in Power Pivot. And you will see that there are two different sections here. One is here at the bottom, and this is used for measures. Now, let's assume you want to calculate the total sale or you want to calculate the average of the sale. All of that needs to be done here. And any calculate, and these are the calculated columns. Now, for example, let's assume I want to get maybe I want to get the price. We have the product here and we have the quantity, but we don't have the price of the product. We want to get the price here, and then we want to calculate the quantity into price, and we want to get the total. So in scenarios like that, we will be using the columns and or calculated columns, and of course measure, because for now let's assume we get that and we want to get the total of that. That is going to be done here, and we are going to be looking at how do we do each of those. So let's begin with the first DAX formula, a basic uh, formula that we want to do. Let's assume I want to find out what is the total of the total quantity that we sold. What is the total quantity that we sold? So how do we do that? Is similar to the Excel formula. We use is equal to the sum. Now, the only difference is in Excel, you will see that the formula appears here, but in this, it appears only in the toolbar. To select this, I just click on the tab, and moment I do that, it is giving me a prompt asking me what do I want the sum of. And the first one is the table, which is the customer table. And here you have the product table. And I don't want that. I want the sum of the say from the sales table. I want to find out the sum of the quantities. So I can either use my arrow keys and then come here, right? Sum of the sales quantity, or I can also double click on it. Moment I do that, it adds that here. I just close my parenthesis and hit enter, and you will see it is going to give you the total here. It says the total is 221. However, at the beginning, you will see it is showing as measure 1. How do we change this? Is you can just go here, select it, and we will say total quantity sold, and hit enter. Now it's going to give me quantity sold is 221. It is going inside this. I can expand this column here, and you can see that is a total quantity sold. Okay. I want to find out the count. Okay. So the formula is equal to count, and I can use the count of any of these. Once again, I'm just going to go with count of sales. I can also type sales. The moment I do that, you can see it comes like this. Use the down arrow key, press quantity, close bracket, hit enter. Now this is the total of the quantity sold. This is a count. Okay? And I'm going to again change the name to products. So we have. So these are some basic formulas. We have the sum. We got the count. Similarly, you can find out now what is the maximum quantity or maximum product that we sold. So is equal to max. Yeah. Again, press the tab key. I want to find out what is the max of the quantity that was sold. So maximum is 10. You will see. Yes, so similarly, we have max. We'll have min. All of that. Okay, so these are some of the basic formulas that is there. The average formula, all of that works. Now, let me show you how do we use some of the other formulas where we want to get. If you remember in the last session, we looked at creating the relationship and how that is going to help. In this sales table, I only have the product ID, but I don't have the name of the product. I just have the ID, and I want to get the name of the product. So all that I need to do is equal to related. Okay, and what is it that I want? I wanted the product name. Okay, so I just type equal to related. So how is it going to do? So I don't have to select the lookup value, any of those. So it is automatically going to assume the product ID, or not assume, it is going to take the product ID from here. And based on this product ID, it is going to give me the product name here. So is equal to, so I just wanted, let me do this, delete it once again. So is equal to related, is equal to related. And what do I want? I want the related product name. I press tab, close parenthesis, hit enter, and now it is going to give me the product name. How is this possible? Because we created the relationship, that is why it is possible, or else you are not going to get that. You have got these name. How do I change the name of the column? I can just double click on this and I can call this as product. Okay. The next thing that I want is, like I mentioned, I have the quantity, I want to get the price. Okay, so once again, so is equal to related. Okay, and what do I want? I wanted the related price. So it is going to do the VLOOKUP. It is going to go use this lookup ID, go to the table, return that value. But we are not doing any of those. We are just saying equal to related, and then it is going to give me the related price for that particular product ID. So if you see here P005, I'm getting 65. I'm just going to go here P005. Let's see, this is the product ID, and you will see we have the name, right? We have category, we have the name milk chocolate bar, it is 65. If I go here, milk chocolate bar 65. We've already got the value here. Now, how do I change the name once again? I'm just going to double click on this and price. Now, let me also show you how do we do a direct calculation. Now, I want to find out what is the total, what is the sale that happened, right? So this is this is a quantity and this is a product. So we just need to multiply these two. So I'm just going to say I'm going to use the operator. So equal to this multiplied by, I use the asterisk, the price. Okay, hit enter, and we get the sale. Okay, and again, I'm just going to rename this to, we'll call this as sale. Done. And now we have got the sales. Next thing that I want to do is, now I want to find out what is the total sales that we did. So what do? I can again, this go is equal to sum. I don't want to get the sum at the bottom there. So I'm just going to say sum of the, now I've used a calculated column. I want to get that. But that is in the sales table. So I'm going to type sales, and you will see under sales, I've got sales. I press the tab, close, hit enter. Now it is going to give me the sum of the sales. We've got all of these, and this can also be used further in the measures. So these are some of the DAX functions. So you can use most of those functions that is available in Excel inside Power Pivot as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.